Okay, so exterior angles of triangles. I want you to look at this diagram and let's go ahead and define what exterior angles are. So the exterior angle is this angle 4 here. Okay, so an exterior angle is formed by one side of a triangle and the extension. Extension. It has nothing to do with hair of an adjacent side of the triangle. Okay, so you just take one side of the triangle and make it a little longer. That forms this exterior angle. In the triangle to the right, angle 4 is the exterior angle. Okay, now that concept's pretty easy to understand. The next one may get a little trickier. Um, Remote interior angles. So when something is remote, if I say, oh, you know, um, Death Valley is really remote, what what comes to mind when I describe it as remote? Hmm? Lonely. Lonely on its own, by itself. Kind of hard to get to. So I'm going to just describe or show you which are the remote interior angles here. They're angles 1 and angle 2. Angles 1 and 2 are remote interior to angle 4, meaning they're not adjacent, they're not right next to it like angle 3 is. So basically 4 and 3, they're buddies, right? They're right next to each other. But angle 1 and 2, they're not adjacent, they're not next to angle 4. So we call them remote interior angles. Okay? And the reason we got to know all this jargon is remote interior angles are the two interior angles that are not an OT, adjacent, right next to, sharing a side, adjacent to or touching, think of them as touching, the exterior angle. For example, in the picture above, angle 4, our exterior angle buddy here, and is the exterior angle, and angles 1 and angle 2 are the remote interior angles. Okay? Um, any questions? Okay. So, where's my? Okay. So I want to give you some measurements here for angles 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I want you to write these down. So for the next part, we're going to kind of discover or figure out the connection between the exterior angles, like angles 1, 2, and 3, and the remote interior angles. Triangle ABC is shown below. Is there enough information to find the measure of the exterior angle? Okay. So here it is. Let's find the sum. Let's add up angles BAC. And one thing you got to be able to do today is identify the angles by their points. So let's figure out what's the measurement of angle BAC. What is it, 50, 70, or 60? BAC. What's the angle measurement there for that angle? Is it 50, 70, or 60 for angle BAC? Let me point it again. B, A, C. It goes like this. What's the measurement of that angle? 50. So it's 50 degrees. So the sum of angle BAC and ABC. Let's identify ABC. Start with A. Everyone look at A, B, and C. That angle is 70. Okay? So I'm going to write that down. Angle BAC plus angle ABC is 50 plus 70, which is 120 degrees. Okay? Well, it turns out that angle 3, this angle here, is also 120. So these two angles add up to that one. What's the relationship between angle 3 and these two angles here? This angle 3 is exterior. How would we describe these two angles? They're remote interior. They're not connected. Angle 3 is not connected. It's not next to that those two angles, right? So if you add those two inside angles that aren't connected, they're equal to the outside angle. Okay, so I'm going to write that down too. Angle 3 is also 120. Okay, let's try another one. Find the sum of angle ABC. So we know ABC, it's 70. And angle BCA. Let's find BCA. Angle BCA. BCA, it's 60. I'll put 3 little loops around this guy. So 70 and 60, that's what, 130, right? Which outside angle is not connected to these two angles that are 70 and 60? Angle 1, okay? So this angle is 130. Okay, so these two angles, ABC, angle ABC plus angle BCA, they're 130. And angle 1 is also 130. Okay, so let's identify a few more angles. Let's look for angle BAC. BAC. We've done that one already, right? What's the measurement of angle BAC? Yeah, BAC, it's 50. Okay? And then we want to add to it the measurement of angle BCA. So let's find that one. BCA. That one's 60, right? BCA. That's this angle here, and it's 60. 50 plus 60 is what? 110?
Oh, yeah.
It's 110. So these angles that are 50 and 60, which angle is remote? Is it not connected to? Angle 2. So it turns out that angle 2 is also 110. Okay? So here's the big takeaway. We can conclude that any exterior angle is the sum of the two remote interior angles. That is the main idea here that we want to get across. Any exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So if you want to find the measurement of the outside angle, add up the two angles it's not connected to. So if I want to find this angle 2, I would add up 50 and 60. If I want to find angle 1, I would add up 70 and 60. Okay? So we're going to practice this. Let's take a look at 2 and 3 here. So whenever I have one of these problems, when I see an exterior angle, it's 115, right? So which two angles add up to 115? Yeah. These two angles, 54 and whatever x is. Okay? So it says, write and solve an equation to find the value. So the idea here is, if I add these two, it equals this. X plus 54 equals 115. Okay, that's always going to be true. The two remote interior angles equals the exterior angle. Okay. Well, let's just solve it. And I think I already heard the answer. What's the answer? 61. Okay. Let's set up an equation here. Again, the two remote interior angles always equals the exterior angle. So what's my equation that would work here? 66 plus 50 equals x. All we got to do is add those up. 116. All right, that's the basic idea. The two angles inside that aren't connected to your exterior angle add up to that exterior angle. Okay, so on the other side, we're going to solve a couple of equations for this. You guys ready? Oh, sorry. Someone said no. Kidding. You kidders. Okay. Which statement is true about the triangle shown at the right? Okay, let's take a quick look here. Well, it looks like they are all trying to find the measurement of W. And we know the relationship, right? You add up these guys and it equals this. So in which question is that done successfully?
You add them up and then you get the answer.
Mm-hmm. So what's 42 plus 39? 81. Okay, they do it in an indirect method, but who got the right answer of 81? C. They kind of went the long way to do it, really. But it works. So they did 180 minus 42 plus 39, which is 99. Then 180 minus 99 is 81. That's the long way to do it. Quicker way would have just been to add them up. But hey, got done. All right. So we're going to do a few of these. We'll do the top 3 and then one at the bottom. We won't do all 6 of these, okay? But the answers are here. Okay. So they're asking us to find the value of x and one of the angles because we need to know how to read the angles. So the first thing I like to do is identify the angle that they want us to find the measurement of, REC. Let's find REC, guys. Start with R, go to E, and then C. So do you see? It's the exterior angle that they want us to figure out. Okay. But we know the relationship, right? These two angles equal that one. Okay, these two angles added up equal that one. So let's start with that. And it doesn't matter in which order you do this. So I'm going to say 4x plus 10, 4x plus 10 equals, these two added up, 2x plus 70. So it looks like we got an equation with variables on both sides, right? Can I combine anything? Look at the left side. Can I combine anything here?
C. No.
No, nothing there at the moment. Same thing here, nothing here to combine. So let's get rid of one of our variables. Do we want to get rid of 4x or 2x? Okay, 2x is gone. You've got variables on both sides. That's got to happen at some point. So this is 4x, take away 2x is 2x. Plus 10 equals 70. Then we would get rid of 10 by subtracting it. And then you get 2x. I'm going to write it over here. 2x equals 60. So x is 30. Okay. So we figured out x is 30. Now let's use that 30 to figure out the measurement of this angle. So we want 4 times 30, 120. So 4 times x is 120, plus 10 more is 130. And do we have that number there? Yes, we do. So there you go. We just figured that out. Okay? Any questions? Yeah, actually we should. 30 and 130. Okay, let's find the angle they want us to get the measurement of. TSU. TSU, this guy. So I want to find the measurement of that angle. Now, let's use the relationship. These two add up to this one. Okay, it's always the two inside angles add up to the exterior angles. So let's set up an equation. What equation can we set up? Yeah. (81) plus 12x. And we got another variable on both sides kind of situation. Let's get rid of the variable just to begin with. Take away 12x. Gone. 24 take away 12 is 12x plus 9 equals 81. Get rid of the 9. I'm going to write the rest over here. 12x equals
72.
So what does that make x?
13. No, wait, no. It's
6. Okay. And now we just have to, and all we have to do now is figure out 12 times 6. How much is that? $72 came up a couple of times.
wow.
All right. Okay, we'll do 7 and then one of these at the bottom. All right. Let's find the angle we want here. We want to find JLK. So let's identify JLK. Here's J, there's L, there's K. So this is the one we want to find. Okay, and now we can set up our equation. The two remote interiors equal the exterior. So let's set that up. 3K plus 13 equals 39 plus 2K plus 1. Okay. What should I do first?
You're saying K when it's X.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's combine the like terms. If you look at the right-hand side, I got 39 and 1. That makes 40. I would just clean that up and make it 40. At this point, you don't want to do all this work and make a silly mistake. So just combine those, make it 40. Now we do have variables on both sides. Let's get rid of 2K or 2X. Why I'm stuck on K. What's up with that? Okay. Ooh, I like this. What's 3X take away 2X? 1X. So it's just X. X plus 13 equals 40. And that's what, 27 now, if I take away? X is 27. And then I want to do 2 times 27, that's 54. Plus 1 is 55 degrees here. And I did see 55 up there. Yeah. I get too confident and I forget to cross out my answers.
We're supposed to do that.
Well, just to make sure you got everything. 27. There you go. Okay. All right. Let's do the last one, number 10. Okay. We'll do this one. All right. So we'll skip these two and do this one. Let's find our angle. ERP. ERP is the exterior angle. So we want the outside angle, guys. We want that outside angle. That's the one we'll calculate. But let's set up our equation now. We want the two interior angles. That's these two guys inside to equal this one. Okay? So let's set this up. You ready? So I'm just going to add these two. Negative 10x plus 17 and then negative 7x minus 11. So I'm going to put those together. Negative 10x plus 17 and then negative 17x minus 1 equals negative 32x plus 1. Ooh. All right. We got a lot going on here. Look at the right-hand side of the equal sign. I got to combine a few things, huh? What things do I put together?
17 and negative 17. Oh wait, no. It's negative 17x and negative 10x.
Those go together. And while I'm at it, I should probably put together 17 and minus 1. Okay. Let's do all that. Okay. So negative 17 and negative 10 and negative 17 is negative. You're just adding 27x. 17 minus 1 is positive 16, so plus 16 equals negative 32x plus 1. Okay. All right. So we got variables on both sides. Let's get rid of this one. Add 32x en ambos lados. And so that's what? 5x plus 16 equals now just 1. Get rid of that 16. And so you get 5x equals negative 15. So x is negative 3. X is negative 3. Wow. Do we have a negative 3 in our answer? Yes, we do. Okay. So now let's just multiply. Negative 32 times negative 3 plus 1. So that's what? Negative 32 times negative 3 is 96. 96 plus 1 is...
Wait.
Yeah, multiplying negative times a negative, right? So that's positive. So it's going to be 96. And then plus 1 is 97. And 97 is up there. Yay. So there you go. Okay. So today's assignment is on Kami.